Hi everybody! We're here with the Critical Social Justice Student Advisory Board and friends today, and we're going to talk about brave spaces, which is something that we are trying to promote in all different places on campus, but there's a chance that other campuses and other people who could really use brave spaces right now aren't aware of it or could learn more.
A brave space to me is a place where we ourselves to think outside of ourselves and to listen more to what other people have to say and to question the sort of normative structure of things. It's also about creating a space where people feel as if they can learn more about others.
A safe space to me is more a place where people can go if they're looking for some sort of support or if they just need to talk about something and not necessarily challenge any sort of power structures, but a brave space is a place where people go to challenge those power structures.
So that's the difference between a safe space. A safe space is a place where you can go and be comforted, and a brave space is about, okay, how can we make these changes and how can we go forward in our society?
Just striving to learn about other people's experiences in order to learn more yourself.
Reflecting on those experiences and looking at them more critically than you would in a safe space, whereas in a safe space you would just kind of absorb the experiences and take it in that way.
Brave spaces to me elicit this kind of view of like challenging yourself and challenging your biases and challenging your perceptions.
I think it's really important that when we're talking about a brave space, we also recognize the real importance of a brave space, which is saying the things we don't always want to say, but that need to be said.
That is going to be a very uncomfortable thing, and I think that that is something that needs to be said, that you're going to be challenged, and that's going to kind of make you feel some type of way. So
that we can really promote change.
In this space of brave space, it's something you need to step back and kind of assess your own biases in order to really move forward and understand the realities of others.
And we should change it, but we have to explore the causes behind it. And if we don't talk about these issues that are painful for many of us or people often don't want to hear, we're never going to make any effective change. So in a brave space, we have to actually be brave. We have to say the things that need to be said.
But at the same time, being uncomfortable is important because it helps you move forward. I've never learned anything inside my comfort zone.
Think about how it's an educational experience, and I think about the importance of having people from different walks of life and just from different diverse experiences.
So I think another thing that's important is to really, when we're challenging ourselves, are two things, and that's reflexivity and inclusivity. And I think reflexivity involves acknowledging your privilege and acknowledging your biases when you're talking with people and when you're starting those brave space dialogues. And I think the other thing with inclusivity is about critical generosity and realizing that not everybody is going to be coming from the same place, the same education as you, as we tackle these often hard issues and often difficult conversations.
Everybody needs to be present because you really you're learning about different people.
I think that brave spaces don't always necessarily have to be physical spaces. Sometimes they can be mental spaces, just because for me yesterday I was very, very hesitant to go to the protest because I wasn't in a very good mental space because of the nature of the protest, and I thought that it just might agitate that and make it worse, but I decided that I would take that opportunity and turn it into an opportunity for me to make sort of my own mental brave space where I was challenging myself as opposed to staying safe.
It doesn't have to be only a physical space, it can be a mental space too. I'd say in addition to that, it can also be a virtual space, online, challenging what certain people have to say, not trolling them or anything, but for myself, for example, I make YouTube videos in response to things that I read on Twitter. So last week, I'll link something right here. I made a YouTube response to somebody who was complaining about the protest, who was on our side. It's not silencing. A brave space is not for silencing the voice of others, especially people of color and minorities in different communities. And for myself, I know when I go into LGBT issues, I know my place as an ally. Like, I can stop and I can say, you know, I support all of this, but I can't speak from being discriminated against for my sexuality because that's never happened to me before. And yeah, it's just knowing your place as an ally.
I went out and decided to challenge myself, and I'm extremely happy that I did it, because there are certain times where you know that you need a safe space and you know that you need a brave space, but the point of brave spaces is to challenge yourself, to go outside of your comfort zone, and I'm really happy that I chose to make yesterday a brave space for myself.
I think an important part of being an ally is recognizing what makes an ally and what does not make an ally. So an ally is not, if you're a non-person of color, say a white person, an ally is not someone who says, I just wish race didn't exist. That is not helpful, because race is actually not the problem. Racism and the institution of racism is the problem.
Knowing your place as an ally isn't just knowing your privilege and, you know, trying to stay away from, like, you know, controversies around you. Like, knowing your privilege also helps you, you benefit from it, and you also can use that privilege to, like, enact change in such of a way that can speak on a place where people of color like myself can't really.
Race and the fact that we have diversity in this world, that we have people of different ethnicities and cultures who have so much to bring to the table, that's a great thing. The problem is that there's a system of racism that was created that is global against people of darker skin, that was created by Europeans. That is the problem. So being an ally means that you're trying to affect positive change. You're not focusing the attention on you and your white guilt, if you should happen to have any. You are recognizing the fact that you have white privilege.
I know that I've had so many times where I've tried to tell my white friends things, and it wasn't until my other white friends, who are also allies, kind of sat down and talked to them, and they were like, oh, okay, I guess, you know, I guess that I need to look a little more further into this. I feel, like, attacked by Brienne, but, like, you or, you know, and it's kind of when you think about it. Oh, sorry, can I say that's terrible. Don't edit that out.
I'll leave it out with the SpongeBob dolphin. That's what I do in my videos.
I love it.
And if you as an ally feel uncomfortable in a situation, imagine how the person that you're allying for feels every day, because most likely they have been through it for a very long time. So take that knowledge and knowing, okay, I'm uncomfortable, but how uncomfortable is this person here? It's gonna get messy, it's gonna get crazy sometimes, but standing up for what is right helps so much more.
Thank you everybody for watching this video. I want to thank everybody here. Well, first you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I have like a link for right here, and then I think other people have like blogs and websites too, so.
So you can also join us on the Critical Social Justice WordPress. It's CRITSOCJUST.wordpress.com, and we have a lot of different blogs from other people on there about what critical social justice is and about our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker is going to be Franchesca Ramsey, which is really exciting, and that's going to be February 17th at UMBC.
We're all excited.
You can like the Women of Color Coalition page. I'm the member at large for that on the exec board, so if you'd like to do that.
UMBC Women of Color Coalition.
UMBC Women of Color Coalition. Emily's wearing the shirt, isn't it awesome?
Yeah. And I'll put all the links to this in the description, and also I'm going to link an article from Safe Spaces to Brave Spaces, and everyone who watched this video should also take the time to read that article. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think an important part of being an ally also is recognizing what makes an ally and what does not make an ally.
Can you start over just because I flipped that out?
Ooh, I don't want to be.
Ooh, I don't want to be in that.
I don't want to be a We can't just go about business as usual. Business as usual has to end because it obviously hasn't been working. We need to find bravery to bring up these things. We need to open up the well and uncover the water and drink.
I can't.
The water.
Oh yeah, nice like.
I can't. Little like stick figure going to the well.
Your face is becoming like a meme for social justice. Use it with big white letters. Drink
And I don't even have wings on. Oh my gosh. Never.
You can like edit it, right?
Yeah.
In space.
A what?
Can you make the background like in space?
Yeah. Can I make? Alright, I'll do it.
The next frontier.
Yeah, final frontier. Brave space.
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, great.